Hello and welcome to Political Bazaar. To discuss the developments in Maharashtra with me, I have Marya Shakil, the political editor, CNN News 18. Thank you, Marya, for coming on Political Bazaar.
Thank you so much.
The elections for the Maharashtra Assembly were over. The BJP has got 105 seats, the Shiv Sena 56, the NCP 54 and the Congress 44. The BJP and the Shiv Sena had a pre-poll arrangement.
That's right.
But till now, they have not come to terms in forming a government. Can you just explain what is the political uncertainty in Maharashtra at the moment?
Look, it's been 5 days since the results came, and of course the results came on 24th. The legislature party meeting of the BJP will be taking place tomorrow around 1 p.m. And thereafter, what we are being told is that Devendra Fadnavis will be going to governor's residence to stake claim to form the government. The political uncertainty is continuing also because the Shiv Sena is insisting that the BJP should respect the 50-50 formula. On the day the results came, Uddhav Thackeray had addressed that press conference, and he had said that there was a talk that took place between him and BJP President Amit Shahs that took place in Matoshri before the Lok Sabha polls. And they are insisting that that formula of a rotational chief minister be respected. And in that press conference itself, he had asked that the second level or the second rung leaders of the Shiv Sena should carry forward this communication. The view within the BJP is that it was Uddhav Thackeray who had suggested that formula.
Okay.
That formula was not promised or accepted by the BJP.
Okay.
And even on the question of rotational chief minister, it's almost clear that the BJP has communicated to the Shiv Sena as well that there is no question of any kind of rotational chief minister. They would ensure and they would want that Devendra Fadnavis should continue for all of 5 years.
And it also makes sense because the BJP has got almost double the number of seats than the Shiv Sena.
That's right.
So, do you think this uncertainty is going to continue? And if it continues, till when do you think it's going to continue? Because November 9th, the assembly has to reconvene.
That's right. So, the BJP, what they are saying is that in comparison to 2014, where they had contested on 260 seats and they had 122, that time there was no Shiv Sena BJP alliance. And their strike rate was 47%. In 2019, when the BJP contested along with the Shiv Sena, they had contested on 150 seats, they won 105. Their strike rate is 70%. Which is certainly much more than the Shiv Sena, which has got 56 seats. So the Shiv Sena also understands that the big brother, smaller brother equation has been settled already in Maharashtra, and that got settled in 2014 itself. And the BJP said that they would be going alone and testing waters on their own. And thereafter, the local body elections that took place, the BMC elections that took place, have settled that power equation completely. That's the reason why they are trying to indulge in this kind of muscle flexing and trying to ensure that they get their pound of flesh, as it is being told now.
Shiv Sena has not come to terms with the fact that it is no longer the big brother in the equation?
I would say that they haven't really come to terms. They have understood it.
Okay.
I should say that they have understood it. For the moment, they realize that this is their only chance in trying to push that push the bar, or should I say push that relationship with the BJP. Because let's not forget that the Shiv Sena, being the oldest ally of the BJP, has also been one of the most vociferous opponent of the policies of the Modi government. Yes. We have seen them stand with the other opposition parties against the treasury benches in the Lok Sabha, the Rajya Sabha, and have voted against it as well. So besides the domestic compulsion that they may have had to try and position themselves separately, because they understand that their vote bank is almost similar to the BJP, and BJP has expanded its footprints. They have almost eaten into Shiv Sena's vote bank. Look at their numbers. They may have done much better ever since the Shiv Sena was formed, but the fact is that their numbers is much less than the BJP. But they understand that this is the only chance, because Aditya Thackeray is young, he's 29 years old, and Uddhav Thackeray in many ways is a very pale shadow of Bala Sahab Thackeray. So that kind of power equation that could have had, it's no longer there. And it's interesting to remember that particular photo opportunity when the seat sharing formula was announced. Who was on behalf of the BJP? He was speaking on behalf of the BJP. It was Devendra Fadnavis. On the other side, it was Uddhav Thackeray, right? So the message was that when it comes to assembly elections, it will be my state unit that will be doing the talking. Neither did the BJP president nor the working president or even Nitin Gadkari, who is in many ways seen as the face of a BJP in Maharashtra. None of them were present. It was Devendra Fadnavis who was doing the talking on behalf of the BJP, and of course it was also on the other side, it was Uddhav Thackeray. So that era of Balasaheb Thackeray is gone.
As someone who's closely watching all these developments, I'll just throw another question. What's the possibility of a non-BJP government in Maharashtra?
For the moment, no. There is no such possibility because, interestingly, because both the sides, the BJP understood, the NCP understood that they were being used as some kind of symbol in this kind of power sharing deal. So Sharad Pawar has very carefully said that because the mandate that he has, the numbers that the NCP has, they will be sitting in opposition. With Sharad Pawar backing out of this race, it's very clear that the BJP and the Shiv Sena will have to come together, maybe tomorrow, maybe in a week's time, when this shadow boxing actually settles down.
Because in 2014, if you remember, when there was this problem again, NCP Sharad Pawar said that he would give conditional support, and that forced the Shiv Sena to actually give an unconditional support. Do you think this time something like that would happen?
May not happen this time. May not happen this time, because look at the numbers. I mean, think 105, BJP undoubtedly is the single largest party. Other parties are almost like 50 seats below the BJP. So there's no question of any other party even making an attempt at government formation, because even if we combine the number of all the NCP and the Congress, they come to the number which the BJP has at present on its own.
Yes.
They need a Shiv Sena. The Shiv Sena, they have, in fact, very interestingly, the Congress has offered the Chief Minister's post to the Shiv Sena. But I think Uddhav Thackeray also realizes that they would need a BJP perhaps more than the BJP needing the Shiv Sena.
My last question, if the BJP-Shiv Sena combined manages to form a coalition government, do you think over the next 5 years, Devendra Fadnavis will be tackling a restive coalition with the Shiv Sena, not really going according to the BJP's plans?
The power equation certainly has changed from what it was in 2014 to now. It will be difficult for Devendra Fadnavis to handle this ally, but Devendra Fadnavis, look at his own rise and how he has settled, by first he emerged as the first among equals. There was a Vinod Tawade, there was an Eknath Khadse, and also Gopinath Munde's daughter, Pankaja Munde. He settled that debate in 2014. Thereafter, he managed to contain any other rebellion or any other issue, be it in the form of Maratha protest that took place, where he ensured that the reservation which was announced by the assembly. I think that particular image of him even giving a reservation to Marathas and settling it also through the court, that the court supports the government's decision, he has managed to end that suspicion that the Marathas had towards a Brahmin chief minister. So what 10 Maratha chief ministers could not do, a Brahmin did for the Maratha community. But at the same time, it has meant that this time, this election has shown that the Marathas wanted to assert themselves. And that is the reason why we are seeing a resurgent NCP, which is largely based on the Maratha constituency.
Last comment. BJP President Amit Shah is going to Maharashtra, Mumbai tomorrow. Do you think things would solve tomorrow? There will be clarity?
The BJP sources are telling me that it's perhaps the media which is reading too much into it, that everything is fine between the two allies. That is what the impression that they give. The Shiv Sena sources, however, tell me that they would insist on a written deal between the BJP and the Shiv Sena, and they would also ask for first 2.5 years. That they would not be leaving anything for chance. The rotational chief minister formula has to be that first 2.5 years should go to the Shiv Sena. Whether that will happen, but I think there is also something that Uddhav Thackeray, because of his experience and age in politics, understands that he cannot indulge in too much of muscle flexing, because his son has just entered politics in terms of its electoral politics, and he is 29. He has age on his side, and he can perhaps learn from Devendra Fadnavis, who has performed as a chief minister.
It's not done until it's done. Tomorrow will be an interesting day. There's going to be a lot of developments in Maharashtra vis-a-vis who's going to form the government. For all these updates, stay tuned to moneycontrol.com.
Thank you. Bye.